Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, and this is my take 2 of my final review for Mama Knows Best from Diamond Art Club. Short explanation why this is take 2. I filmed a final review for this painting I think a couple of weeks ago. I fully intended to upload this one until I realized a couple of days ago that a lot of the things I was talking about in my final review have already been fixed by Diamond Art Club, and I did not want to put my final review up like that. I like to stay fair, and if I know that issues have been solved, I want to mention that in my final review as well. So I am going to leave a bit of space here at the side because I want to put in pictures while I talk about this painting. So, first things first, I purchased this kit right after it was released in April, May of 2019. This was the first kit that came out with AB drills in square. And this was something I absolutely wanted to have my hands on right away. And also this picture, because I had seen this picture in Mandie Manzano's gallery, and I absolutely loved it. It's just so pretty. I have no clue whatsoever what's going on in Game of Thrones. I never read the books, I never saw the show, but I just like the feeling of this painting. So, as you know, because I've mentioned it in pretty much every video that I have made using this painting, there was a quality issue with the square drills last year that started with this very painting. So this was the first painting that came out that had the subpar quality square drills, which was not Diamond Art Club's fault, it was their factory. And once we reported it to Diamond Art Club, we being first and foremost Rachel, and then I jumped in and provided pictures and comparisons between the square drills I had gotten so far compared to what was in this kit, and how they were misshapen and smaller and larger, and die lots were not correct, and some of the colors actually look the same even though they are two different colors, etc, etc. They went back to their supplier and they changed the drills right away. What many people have complained about, which I fully understand and actually agree with, is that it took many more months for these subpar quality drills to disappear from the stock Diamond Art Club had. That is a decision they made probably based on economic reasons, which I have not enough knowledge about to qualify them. I'm pretty sure that they knew what they were doing when they did that. So since late summer, I think it was, these bad drills are gone. They are completely gone. If you now purchase a square drill kit from Diamond Art Club that is either new stock or is now back in stock, they will have the new very good square drill quality. I have a couple of those paintings from these older paintings which came out around the time that they still had the square drills, that have since been restocked, and their drills are perfect. There was nothing I could see in the bags that told me this was going to be a problem. So if you buy Mama Knows Best now, you won't have any subpar drills. That's point number 1. That being said, I want to show to you why I don't like these drills. And a lot of these, see, there's actually cat hair sticking to it because of it. This is a square painting. Cat hair should not stick on it because there shouldn't be any gaps. And this painting was actually in the Diamond Art Club box since I finished it. But there is gapping between the drills, which you of course won't see if the painting is on the wall, but you see it when you look at it. And so far I have not had anyone see any of my diamond paintings and not get up close and look at it. So don't tell me you don't see it up close. Any curious person will step close and will look at it. And I want it to look good. But of course it's not a huge issue. It is a tiny bit of issue in the darker colors because you can actually see the light outlining of the drills, so I don't like that too much. But anyway, it's not my biggest sticking point. As always with Diamond Art Club, the canvas was absolutely flawless. There was nothing that was hard to read. There were no confusing symbols, at least for me. I never have that issue with Diamond Art Club. The glue was absolutely perfect. I didn't have any patches that weren't sticky or anything like that. And I had about half of the drills that were very good quality. The other half, not so much. And this is now the only part of my original unboxing I'm going to insert here, and that's leftover drills, because I already tossed the drills I didn't like. So I've dekitted and have only kept the good drills. So this will be a short clip of the leftover drills. To show you how many drills I have left over, because this was one of the kits that came with the weight bags. No leftover bags, of course, because that's what the weight bags are for. Leftovers for all the colors. Also plenty of leftovers. Even the containers that look very empty, those are the grays. I didn't need a whole lot of them. They are just up here in the hair, and then of course here in that one small patch. So not much need for them. I had no fear of running out of any color, and there wasn't a whole lot of trash. So my trash drills are pretty much all in here. That's not a lot. That's really not a lot. So as far as that goes, as always, 2 thumbs up for Diamond Art Club. I've never run out on anything of any of their canvases, and I appreciate that a lot, because as you have seen, my other project for January wasn't so kind. Alright, and now back to the part why I am redoing this whole thing. Because aside from the square drill thing, which I already knew had been fixed, I have one major issue with this painting. And as of filming my first final review, I did not know that this was fixed. So, the charting of this. Whoever charted this, he or she had no clue what they were doing. They really didn't. So I'm going to put Mandie's original artwork here. So what you will see is, yes, Mandie's work is made in a way that sometimes the background colors will reflect a little in the skin, like a light cast off. You know, if you stand right next to a church window, your skin will be, if the sun is shining, will be showing colorful reflections of this window. What the person charting this did with her face, with her neck and neckline, with this arm, is absolutely atrocious. It looks horrible. It looks patchy. It looks... I don't understand it. So this was one of the points I used to emphasize that the charting of this went horribly wrong. Another thing I did not like is how these colors here are so harsh. They are so harsh. And once again, patchy, and there's just no transition. There's just light, dark, poof, live with it. So this is something I did not like. Her hair was a huge sticking point for me, because I might not know Game of Thrones. I might not know her character. I know what she looks like, and I see what Mandie painted her like. So her hair was definitely not this color. It was not the same color as the skin. It's lighter. It should have been a mixture of 762 and and other grayish tones. I mean, there are some gray highlights that make no sense whatsoever in this charting of the painting. They are pretty much left over, and the person who charted this didn't understand at all what they were looking at and what they were charting, and just left it in there. And that's about it. So yeah, not a fan. So the color of the hair is completely wrong. Something that is wrong in this painting, and as far as I can tell from the pictures I've seen of the new and improved painting, is still wrong, are the flowers in her hair. So she has one flower down here, which is orange. Here is another flower that should be orange, but is brown in this version. And she has one other flower here, which is also brown, which means you can't distinguish it from the dragon or her hair at all. As far as I can see from the recharted painting, that's still the case, but maybe you could try and actually do these small parts with the leftover drills you have from the flower and maybe the background. Moving down to the skirt. There is some cast off of the red into her dress in the original painting. What's not in there is this glaring patch of bright orange. Don't understand it, don't know why it's there. I mean, look at the picture. Do you see that there anywhere? I like that they brightened the colors up a bit. That they made it a little more red instead of this reddish brown. That's fine, but I don't know where this sudden patch of orange came from. So yeah, that were my sticking points. That were the reasons why I thought this was horribly mischarted, and I think that Diamond Art Club agreed, because I have a couple of days ago on Miss Crochet and Coffee's and Rachel Ray's Facebook group seen another finished Mama Knows Best, and I instantly noticed that this looks nothing like mine. And she did not rechart that on her own. Diamond Art Club has pulled this charting off the shelves and has recharted it. So I'm going to put up a picture now which shows two reviews on the Diamond Art Club homepage. And as you can see, the one picture looks like mine, and the other one, above that one, I think it was, I don't have the picture in front of me, but I think it's the one above, is the recharted one. And you can see how pretty much everything I was criticizing was changed in that picture. Her face looks smoother. Her face and her hair are now more distinguishable. Her arm was smoothed out. The color changes aren't as harsh any longer. They have recharted it now to be completely blue, so they completely got rid of the red cast off. But that's also fine. Trying to remember if that cast off is gone as well, I'm not sure. But this is in the original picture, so it wouldn't be bad if it's still in here. It's just this glaring patch of orange that has annoyed me to no end. Ask Rachel. I've griped quite a bit to her about this while I was still working on the painting. So they have majorly improved the charting of this. I also know that it wasn't just her, but Diamond Art Club, because if you check the Diamond Art Club homepage now, this painting now has more colors, and it has 3 AB colors instead of just 1. That was also something I was talking about. This painting has 36 colors, which sounds like a lot, but I personally would have gone for more colors, because this actually gives you a better chance for color changes. So, give me a minute. Okay, I quickly checked the picture once again, so I'm not telling you something wrong, and I also checked how many colors are in there now. So my painting had 36, and one of them was AB. It was this gorgeous light yellow color that is mostly up in her face and her hair here. So this is actually where most of the AB is, and then it's sprinkled through here and here. And it's super gorgeous. The effect of the square AB is phenomenal. And the new version now has 39 colors and 3 of them are AB. So not too many more colors, but clearly they made better choices and they have recharged it. So I had a look at the dress and all of the red cast off here is gone. This is all blue now. And on this side they have gotten rid of words. Hard. They have gotten rid of the red cast off here. I think this part here is still red. But most of her dress is now blue. Which, again, goes a bit away from the original painting. But that is actually an improvement in my eyes. Sometimes they move away from the original painting to improve the painting. And that's fine with me. If it looks better in the end, I'm fine with that. But this here, no, just no. But since they have changed that, I'm going to come to a different conclusion. So while I would not have recommended buying this painting, I think the new version looks much better. The drills are now back to perfect quality. There is actually nothing that speaks against getting this painting. So what I am going to do, you can already guess, right? I'm going to reorder it because this was actually intended to go up somewhere in our apartment because I thought that the boyfriend would like it and he likes the original artwork. He thinks it's beautiful, but he saw this and he just said that this looks awful. he usually either likes something or he doesn't say anything. For him to say this looks awful, whoa. So anyway, I've talked too much. My throat is hating me right now. Anyway, things I liked about this painting. Definitely the canvas. The canvas quality is always fabulous. I adore the square AB drills. I like that when it's done and you look at it from a bit afar, you can actually see the 3 dragons very well. This one here likes to hide a little. I like, in general, I like the color scheme of this. I like reds, I like blues, I like yellows. So the general color scheme, yeah, I'm here for it. The things I didn't like about my painting that don't apply any longer to the kit as such if you get it now, is the charting and the quality of the drills. So, first time for everything. I have never redone a final review before, but I wanted to keep this fair, and they have gone through all the effort to rechart it. As you know, these canvases are hand charted, and I think they said that one person charting a canvas works 8 to 9 hours on one canvas. This is a pretty big one. This is a 47 by 84, so nothing too shabby. And they have gone through the effort to rechart it, and they have recharted it a lot. It's not just small changes. They recharted a whole chunk of this. So I think that is actually worth mentioning. That is worth considering while doing this final review. And I would say go for it. If this picture appeals to you, I think you will enjoy the new version of this kit that you can buy now. Sadly, it's no longer on sale. It was on sale until a week or so ago. But it's not any longer. It's back to full price. But maybe one day have a look for it because it's just in the sale section. It's not in the discontinued section. So I fully expect that this will stay on for quite a while. Well, it is one of their prettier paintings. Alright guys, so that's it for me. That will be my final review for Mama Knows Best. I hope you are right with me changing what I originally filmed because I think this was important to mention and important to show. I hope you saw what I saw. And if you like this final review, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing and hitting the bell. You can drop me a comment, you can write me an email. Any way you like, you can get in contact with me. My Instagram handle is also down below if you would like to follow my crafty endeavors there, because I post progress pictures of everything I do on there. If you would like to get in contact with me, maybe do it via email, because I don't look all that often into my Instagram private messages, and if you try to message me for the first time and we haven't talked before, Instagram will not send me an alert for that. So sometimes it takes a long time before I notice that someone tried to talk to me. Or leave a comment somewhere and said, hey, I sent you a PM, and then I will go and check. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will be back here very soon. Bye guys.